going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber as always, guys. Welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I just did the video a little bit earlier about what's the name? Frank DeLeon Jr. Courtroom Brawl out here in Houston. And you know, it made big news today. In the midst of that happening, guys, you cannot make this up. When other deputy sheriffs was rushing in there to assist from other courtrooms after the panic button was hit for assistance to stop with the brawl, this guy right here, who's Michael Devin Combs, whose bond was being revoked, you know, for his domestic violence case against his girlfriend, this dude escaped. And what's strange about his escape is how he did it. Guys, this is something that you only see in movies. You cannot make this up. Take a look at this.
Right now at 3, the search for a man who reportedly escaped from a courtroom in Harris County.
This happened about 10 o'clock this morning. Officials telling us he escaped after he had his bond revoked. Joining us live, ABC 13's Brooke Taylor. Brooke, what do we know so far?
Well, I just spoke to the sheriff's office just moments ago, starting to learn about how this all happened. So they told me that the suspect was put in shackles. He was on a bench inside the courthouse, and then a brawl broke out in a courtroom next door. The panic button was hit. The deputies ran to that, and this suspect took advantage that no one was around at the time. We want to show you our first look here at 32-year-old Michael Combs. He has a history of domestic violence. Most recently, in 2022, he was charged with assaulting his girlfriend and the mother of his children. According to records, the two were dating for more than 7 years. In March of last year, records show she told him she couldn't date him anymore. That upset them. They got into a fight, and at one point, she says he grabbed her throat with one hand and used his other hand to punch her in the face repeatedly. She said she thought she was going to die. Combs has been out on bond for violating his bond conditions by testing positive for meth and shut off his GPS monitor. He had a court appearance today at the Harris County Criminal Courthouse. A judge revoked his bond. So 1 minute he was put in leg shackles and handcuffs, and the next he just managed to walk out without anyone noticing. How does someone with shackles manage to get those off?
That's still being investigated.
And then he just walked outside the courtroom?
He walked out.
Just walked out with no one watching, as you just heard there. I asked the sheriff's office who's going to be held accountable for this. They tell me they're reviewing video right now. Meanwhile, we also asked about that ex-girlfriend, whether she's aware and she is being kept safe. The sheriff's office tells us that she does know what happened and they are making sure she's okay right now. We'll keep you updated as this search continues right now. Live downtown.
Well, guys, it's been an interesting day in the city of Houston with the justice system. We got a lot of hijinks going on. Now, this is no way, shape, or form funny, but this is amazing that this guy got this off. So they had just shackled him, and he came out the shackles. They don't even know how he got out of them. While this is going on, they get to fighting over there. People are like, what's happening? He acting like he don't know. Oh, there's too much drama. Gotta go. Took his shackles off, walked right out the elevator, and down the elevator and right out the courtroom. Now, I'm gonna tell you something. Those courtrooms are up high on multiple floors. How he got out of there and then went outside and took his ankle monitor off without being detected is beyond me. They said 15 minutes passed before they even realized he was gone. Somebody got to take accountability for that. But getting back to this guy, what's his name? Michael Devin Combs. This guy's a dangerous dude. You want to see the when I call these certain dudes boy kings? This is a classic poster boy for that. Abusive. With his girl for some time, got kids with her. Hey, I can't do this no more. Just like I do stories about guys and girls. The girl break it off, the guy can't take it. Same with him. I can't do this no more. What? Grabs her by the throat, chokes her, then holds her by the throat and punches her in the face multiple times. There's a lot of them out there. This guy is crap. And he'll get caught. He will. More time added on to his sentence. They brought him in there to revoke his bond anyway. And then another thing is that they said this guy used meth. Call me naive or whatever, but I take pride in not knowing stuff. I didn't even know a lot of meth was a drug that a lot of black people used. You know, back in the day, it was certain drugs of choice for certain races. Now it's like, man, it's just wide open. When she said meth, I couldn't believe it. I was like, what? Really? Like, I didn't even know that was a big thing out there in the black community. Evidently so. This motherfucker choked this lady and his old lady and beat her up bad. This all happened in April. This just happened in April. So this case is still fresh. Either way, man, I mean, he took advantage of a distraction or something going on with another case in another courtroom where chaos ensued. He was an escape artist, so he escaped. I mean, this thing's getting crazy. It's getting crazy out here. My thing has always been this. Why would you escape knowing you're going to get caught? And he'll get caught eventually. You're going to get caught. They got your fingerprints. They know what you look like. Even if you shave your beard off, there are ways of finding you. You got kids. You were locked up because of the girl. They'll find you. Now it's like, you know, because of the silliness of the, you know, the court of not being able to detain this man. Now you got a lot of people on edge that are victims of his BS. He'll get caught. But I mean, I just can't believe that a story I just did spurned a ripple effect into another story in the same floor. Go figure. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Oh yeah, and guys, one more thing before I get out of here. How are these people that do these domestic violence and like these vicious assaults on mothers and stuff in front of their kids, not even mothers, just on people, period, where like they just attack people in violent ways, not caring about, you know, the consequences, so on and so forth. How come they do this stuff and still get a bond? Y'all ever think about that? This man supposedly beat this woman up in front of her kids. We got all these different studies out here and child, you know, people that study children and psychology and all of this stuff. And they say, oh, we have to put our children in a protective environment, watch who our children are around. Things children see, they can't unsee. Domestic violence has a negative effect on the mind of a child and all this stuff. How are these people getting bail? Getting bonds? How are they getting bonds? Sometimes you'll look and study some of these crimes. The dudes like tried to physically kill the person they were attacking. A lot of times in front of children. And they'll get like a $60,000 bond. I don't know. They need to change a lot of the laws. They need to change a lot of this, the bond scaling of what, you know, constitutes you coming out. Anybody that commits a violent crime, in my opinion, should not get no bond. This would have solved this situation. It would have. Now you got people out here that he did something to, scared again. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand it. I just don't. But it's just something to think about. When you have a manual or instructions or a set manual of order, it changes over time because people change, the times change, the crimes change, philosophies and human beings are evolving and changing. So what do you do when you have a book and you want to bring it back out? You revise it. It's like they don't revise these laws. So nowadays the punishment never fits the crime. You agree or disagree? Just something I just wanted to say real fast before I got out of here. You guys take care.